Guys, this is Mohsin AR from Signbox software, and in this tutorial we will create a simple app. In that app we will have one text which is on the center of the screen, and second is the floating action button. So that app will do nothing but it will be a very simple app. When I click on floating action button, on tapping the floating action button, the icon of that button will change to the heart icon, and the text of screen will also be changed. Let's uh, create an example, and for that open the Visual Studio. And guys, a week ago Flutter team has released 1.0 stable version, so I am not on that stable version, but I am using beta version. So in the next video I will update my Flutter SDK. So let's create a project. And in this method we will return a material class, so you can say material app. So now in this material app we have a title, so floating action button, and the other one is home. So in home we will pass scaffold. For that, let me first create a theme data, and the accent color of the theme will be colors dot color should be green. Okay, and the primary switch for this is colors dot red, and give a brightness to this to dark. Okay, so now our theme is ready. Now come to the home. In home we have to pass a scaffold, but I will pass scaffold method here, my own method. You can say my scaffold. This is a method which I will create this method in this class. Okay, this is the end of build method. Now this method will return widget. Return new scaffold. Now in the scaffold we have one app bar, and in the app bar we have to pass a title of the app bar, new text. So the title should be my floating action button. And after the title there's nothing new to insert here. So now our title is ready. Now come to the part body. Now this is our main part, body, and in this we will pass one container. In that container I need to place a text on a center. So a container has a child, and that child I will pass a center widget, and this center widget will display a widget on a center. So after this I will pass a column, and in the column I will pass make axis alignment for the center, and main axis alignment, and the center for the column is like it is axis alignment for the column. This will align the text or any child or children of the column in the center but vertically, and this same is also available in the row, and that will make it as a horizontally. So in the column it will affect on the vertical. Okay, so after that we have one children. So now see the difference when I pass a container. So it has a single child, center also has a single child, but the column has children. So there are some widgets in the Flutter SDK. They have some widgets will take a single child, and some are taking children. So we will differentiate all these widgets in our next upcoming videos. So now let's come to this. In this I have to pass the widget called the text, and the text is hello world, not semicolon here, okay, just comma. So now our text is ready, but we need also floating action button. So what will I have to do? I have to pass the property called floating action button. This is the property of a scaffold, and that I have a floating action button like it is like a class floating action button, and the child, the icon class, and I need to pass the icon dot add here, or icons dot add. Okay, so this will add a plus sign to the floating action button, and there is also property called on press. So when I press on the floating action button, so what will happen? So I need to pass, or I need to perform some action on pressing a floating action button. So I will create a method called change text and icon. So this is a method which I need to create here. In that method I will add some logic here, but before that I need to create some variables called one variable for icons data, and I see a icon equal to icons dot add. Okay, and other one is a string text, which is hello world, or you can say hi everyone. Okay, so let pass this icon variable to here, and the text variable here. So our normal app is ready, but nothing will happen when I press on floating action button. So for this, let me verify this by running a simple emulator and type on the iOS. So guys, I have made some mistake here. I need to format this one. Save it and hot reload. Method not found. So start debugging again. So guys, this is output of our application. There was a problem with my iOS emulator, so I have run this app on Android emulator, and this is our app. When I click on this button, nothing will happen just because of I have not create any action method in this button. So let me create a method in this button, and in the button when I press the button, so the icon of the action button will be changed to the icon in heart. So create a test state method. As you people already know, when you want to change state of application, so we have to implement state method for changing the state of a text or a button. So in this state method, I will write a condition called text dot start text. If text start with the h, so that is hello world or hi everyone. So make text to the goodbye world, and the icon of the button will be changed to the favorite. Okay, you can say favorite border, so it's goodbye. else. Make these two to the hello world and the favorite. So this is a very simple condition. Hot reload the program and press on this button. See now the button icon is changed to the heart, border heart, and the text of the screen is goodbye world. So again, when I click on this button, this is now heart is filled, and the text of the screen is hello world. So this was a very simple program, and it's very simple. Now in the last, let me verify this in on the iOS. So guys, this is our application in iOS, or you can say the iPhone. So when I click on this button, it will change to the heart, and now the filling heart. Again, goodbye world, hi world, goodbye, hi world, goodbye, hello world, goodbye, hello world. Okay. So now let me change green color to the red, and the primary switch to the green. Now the icon button color is changed to the red. Okay, so change it to the purple. Now it's purple, and when I change the brightness to light, so now our application is in light mode, and change green purple to the red. Now the icon is red and the green to purple, so our application will be in purple color. So guys, this was a very simple app for basic Flutter tutorial. Thank you guys. Subscribe that and also press on a bell icon.